You said, "I'm fine." You were not fine. And the worst part, you knew that. You knew exactly what was wrong. You could have said it. You had the words. But instead, you smiled, said, "I'm fine," and then spent the next 3 days quietly resenting someone who had absolutely no idea what they did wrong. And you call them the problem. Here's the thing nobody talks about. Saying, "I'm fine," when you're not, isn't just a bad communication habit. It's a slow-acting poison, and you're the one adding it to the drink. But before you click off thinking, "This isn't me, I just don't like drama," that's exactly what someone who does this would say. So stay with me. Let's get specific, because this isn't about one argument. This is about a pattern. A deeply wired, almost invisible pattern that usually starts way before the relationship you're currently destroying with it. Think about the last time someone upset you. What did you actually do? Did you say something? Or did you go quiet? Pull back just slightly, give shorter replies, stop initiating, and then wait. Wait for them to notice. Wait for them to ask. Wait for them to figure it out on their own. Like you're some kind of emotional puzzle they should already know how to solve. And when they didn't, that's when the resentment started building, brick by brick, quietly, politely, devastatingly.
Here's the false belief sitting at the center of all of this. You believe that if someone really loved you, they would just know. They would read the room. They would notice the shift in your energy. They would ask the right question at the right moment, and then, finally, you could open up. And the fact that they didn't, that's proof. Proof that they don't care enough. Proof that you were right to go quiet. But let's be brutally honest for a second. You didn't give them a chance. You handed them a blank test and marked them wrong for failing it. And here's where it gets even more uncomfortable. This didn't start with them. This started somewhere much earlier, with someone who taught you, maybe without a single word, that your feelings were either too much or simply not welcome. A parent who shut down when things got tense. A home where keeping the peace mattered more than telling the truth. A version of you, young, small, reading the room, who figured out that going quiet was safer than speaking up. So you got good at it, dangerously good. You learned to compress everything, smile on the outside, simmer on the inside, and then wonder why every relationship eventually runs out of warmth. The silence isn't protecting you. It's just a slower way of leaving. And the person on the other side, they're not a mind reader. They're just someone trying to love a version of you that you keep locked in a room they're never allowed to enter. So here's the only real question that matters. Are you going to keep waiting for someone to guess their way in? Or are you finally going to open the door?